This recipe makes soft and delicious pretzels. You can choose between salty or cinnamon. In a bowl, add 1 cup of milk heated to 100 to 110 Fahrenheit, 2 tablespoons of sugar, and mix to dissolve the sugar in the milk. And then sprinkle 2 teaspoons of yeast and make sure it's evenly spread out. Rest for 10 minutes and you can see that the yeast will become very foamy. Add half a teaspoon of salt, 2 tablespoons of softened butter, 2 1/4 cup of flour, but split it in half for now. Mix in the ingredients and it should become a lumpy batter. Then add in the rest of the flour. Take the dough off the spatula and continue to knead it until it fully comes together. This should be a sticky dough. Then dust the work surface with flour and continue to knead for 2 to 3 minutes. Kneading helps the gluten form and makes it smooth and stretchy. Then transfer to an oiled bowl with about 1 tablespoon of oil. Fully coat the dough. Then cover and rise for 1 hour or until it's doubled. I'll make the baking soda mixture during this time. Add 1 cup of heated water and 1 1/2 tablespoons of baking soda. Dissolve the baking soda. Set that aside to use for later. After 1 hour, the dough should be doubled. Transfer the dough to a work surface and flatten it out. Cut it into 6 pieces, but make sure it's more even than I cut it because then you're going to have different sized pretzels. Now I'm going to make the pretzel shape. Roll it into a long rope of about 30 inches. Then turn it into a curve or a horseshoe shape. Twist the ends and fold it over. The pretzel shape is done. Now take a greased baking tray and your baking soda solution. Dip the pretzels in the baking soda mixture for 10 to 15 seconds and transfer onto a greased pan. At this point, you can choose the flavor you want. For salty pretzels, sprinkle kosher salt or pretzel salt. Bake at 450 Fahrenheit for 9 to 11 minutes. These pretzels turn out to be a beautiful golden brown. To achieve the softest texture, brush on 2 tablespoons of melted butter. It also makes it really shiny. Then I'm going to transfer the pretzels onto a plate. And the salty pretzels are ready to eat. It's really soft and fluffy on the inside and it tastes delicious as well. I also made another batch to show you how to make cinnamon pretzels. Instead of kosher salt, sprinkle cinnamon and sugar on instead. And the rest is the same. Bake at 450 Fahrenheit for 9 to 11 minutes. Again, it turned out a nice golden brown. For a softer texture, brush on 2 tablespoons of melted butter. Then I'm going to plate it. And the cinnamon pretzels are ready to eat. This tastes exactly like Auntie Anne's pretzels, soft and fluffy on the inside.